Good morning. Please be seated. We welcome everybody to the Gold Room and what I think is a very historical occasion here today. I want to recognize with me the Lieutenant Governor, Spencer Cox, who's here with us. Appreciate his attendance. Also, Supreme Court Chief Justice Matthew Durant, a longtime friend of my family, and his father and my family go way back, and he's been doing such an outstanding job as the Chief Justice for our Supreme Court. As most of you here would probably know and appreciate, one of the most important things that I do as governor is appoint people to the bench. It's one of the most important things that I do that nobody ever talks to me much about. It's not quite as well discussed in the political circles as probably it deserves. It doesn't give as much attention as it does. But we've had an opportunity now to fill a vacancy, and the vacancy is caused because of Supreme Court Justice Ronald Nehring is retiring after serving 11 years on the Supreme Court and another 8 years as a district court judge. And so we certainly want to thank Judge Nehring for his great public service on the bench for nearly 20 years and wish him well in whatever his future endeavors happen to be. But with his retirement, we have a vacancy now on the Supreme Court. And it's critical that we put people of men and women on the bench who are men of integrity, that have appropriate judicial demeanor, that have intellect and scholarly attributes of understanding the law, and then have demonstrated in their practice with their experience that they know how to, in fact, adjudicate appropriately and uphold the rule of law and follow the Constitution. Now, throughout the process, I can tell you that I've gone through in searching for the replacement for Judge Nehring. There is good news in that we've had a number of really good, capable, qualified candidates. And the good news, although that makes it difficult for me to pick the one, it means that who I pick is really going to be an outstanding judge. And the nominee today is certainly no exception to that. I really have had the opportunity to choose from the very best that Utah has to offer to put on the Supreme Court. And so today I'm pleased to announce the nomination for the Utah Supreme Court as Judge Constandinos G. Himonas, who's here to my left. Step forward, Judge. Judge Himonas has served with distinction for a decade on the district court level. He has just glowing recommendations from his colleagues on the bench and from others in the legal circles that have to participate in his court and have observed him for these past 10 years, and his work in private practice too. The job of the Supreme Court judge is one that has important writing skills, analytical skills, the ability to dissect the pros and the cons and render a decision when it comes to legal questions that go to the highest court in our state here, the Supreme Court of Utah. He's known for his personal and professional integrity, and it was interesting to have the comments of people that have worked with him, alongside him, and those who've been before in his court. And they talk about, regardless of the outcome, they know that they've had a fair process, one that's been laced with integrity in the process, and the decision that's been rendered has been one based on the law and based on integrity. I have every confidence in Judge Himonas to follow in the footsteps of other great Supreme Court justices that we have had and do have currently on the Supreme Court on that bench. I believe he's a man not only of integrity, but a man of hard work. It is hard work to be on the Supreme Court. The workload is exceptional, and I know he's going to give it 100% in his efforts to make sure that the people of Utah are well served. So it's a great pleasure that I bring this nomination before us today, and we look forward to the Senate confirmation. Senator Weiler, I see, is here representing the Senate. We're honored to have you here, Todd. And we look forward to working through that process as we get Judge Himonas confirmed to the Supreme Court. So with that, let me just turn some time for Judge Himonas to say just a few words. He can't speak a lot because we have a confirmation process going on before the Senate. But please, Judge, say a few words.
Thank you, Governor. Governor, Lieutenant Governor, Chief Justice, friends and family. For the past 10 years, I have had the privilege of serving the people of this state as a district court judge. Apologize for my voice, by the way. In that capacity, something I have always tried to remember is that the cases we hear as judges represent either the most important thing going on in the lives of the people in front of us or one of the most important things. And consequently, I have tried to give those cases the full measure of my abilities. And if confirmed, I commit to this degree of dedication. It's certainly one the people of this great state deserve. Thank you.
Well, we're honored to have Judge Himonas be willing to accept the nomination. And when I called to let him know, I asked him, have you changed your mind? Do you still want me to put your name forward to the Supreme Court? And he said yes, and he was very enthused about the opportunity and the possibility of serving on our Supreme Court. I know he's going to do a great job. So again, welcome, Judge. We'll look forward to the Senate confirmation. And Judge Durant, you're going to have another great colleague on the bench to work with you on these important issues that face us in this state.